pressure start to climb, every second beating time. Lift me higher, let me soar through the jet stream. I want more jet stream. Carry me. Jet stream, set me through the lightning, through the rain. Every loss becomes my gain. From the dark I found the flame. Nothing ever stays the same. Feel the pressure start to climb, every second beating time. Lift me higher, let me soar through the jet stream. I want more jet stream. Carry me. Jet stream, set me free. Through the skyline breaking fast, every shadow fades at last. In the current I belong, every heartbeat sings the song. Jet stream, carry me. Jet stream, set me free. Skies are breaking, winds collide, chasing dreams across the night.
Wake me when the silence breaks, when the sky begins to shake. I've been numb too many days, stuck inside a frozen phase. Alarm rings, same old street, same reflection, rinse, repeat. But my pulse is getting loud. I need out now. Don't want comfort if it's fake. I need more than what's at stake. Every rule they wrote in stone, I was never meant to own. So I run from normal, chasing sparks in the dark, so primal. Heart's a signal, breaking spiral. Every beat I'm born anew. Run from normal, I was never built to idle. Wanna feel like something vital, even if I crash right through. Oh, break the cycle. Tried to fit into their frame, smiled on cue, played the game. But I'm done with being tame. I'd rather burn than stay the same. There's a war inside my chest, between logic and unrest. And I'll lose if I stay still, so I'll run and chase the thrill. So I run from normal, chasing sparks in the dark, so primal. Heart's a signal, breaking spiral. Every beat I'm born anew. Run from normal, I was never built to idle. Wanna feel like something vital, even if I crash right through. Maybe freedom isn't safe, but at least it's not too late. be clear, to stop hiding what I fear. I won't fade into their form. I was never meant for norm. No matter, no script to conform. I run from normal.
We were tied to the edge of dreams, held by threads and broken seams. I feel the pull, the open air, like the world was waiting there. Every heartbeat, every mile, I can see the sunlight smile. All the weight begins to fall. I was meant to have it all. I'm chasing the horizon, never looking down. Every color brighter when you're not around. Through the clouds I'll find my way, rising high into the day. No chains to bind, no fears to fight, only the endless open light. I'm chasing the horizon where the sky turns gold. Oh, we rise higher into the sky. Every moment feels brand new, every breath a clearer view. I can feel the fire inside, every wave becomes my tide. Every heartbeat, every mile, I can see the sunlight smile. All the way begins to fall. I was meant to have it all. I'm chasing the horizon, never looking down. Every color brighter when you're not around. Through the clouds I'll find my way, rising high into the day. No chains to bind, no fears to fight, only the endless open light. I'm chasing the horizon where the sky turns gold. No end in sight, just open air. I'll keep on running, I'll meet you there. Every shadow left behind, the world ahead is yours and mine. Golden skies, they call my name, and I will never be the same. I'm chasing as glass and sweet as rain. Hold me where the shadows end. Let the moment start again. All the noise begins to fade. With the colors night has made. Velvet sky. Don't let go. Velvet sky. I still know. Time dissolves in violet hue. Every dream returns to you. If we fall, then let it be. Like a wave upon the sea. Underneath the velvet sky, dreams collide and so do I. Velvet sky. I still know.
All right, good evening, everyone. If you guys can hear me, you guys may put one in the chat room. Spam one in the chat room right now. Okay, Sean Kiong, what are we going to talk about today, Gabriel? So today we will be discussing about, first of all, we will discuss about upcoming trends, which is tonight, of what XAU will going to be. And the second one is Bitcoin. And of course, the last one is ETH. So first of all, I will analyze about these three financial products first. After that, I will talk about a bit of fundamentals of what happened last week, because last week Powell already left the chairman as a chairman of Fed. So what we need to look for, especially during May, June, and July, and how does this affect the whole market? So this is the things that we will be going to discuss about tonight. All right, so let us start off with XAU USD first. So right now, actually in 5 minutes and 15 minutes, we are looking for a downtrend. But in 4-hour graph, we are actually sitting in a very big support and resistance area. So what is support and resistance? Actually, support, it means that this area is a demand zone, which is a lot of traders or investors that will buy gold at this area, which is around 4,510 until 4,560. So within this area, 4,511 to 4,561. Around this area, a lot of investors or traders, they will buy gold at this level. So currently, we are sitting at this very important price level. So because there are so many points, it has already been touched. This is the first time, this is the second time, this is the third time, and this is the fourth time, and this is the fifth time, and this is the sixth time. And last Wednesday, it's the seventh time. So currently, we are back at this area. So whenever it touches this area, between 4,511 till 4,561, it will have a very big movement over here. Either go up or either go down. So this is a very important key level for us to take note. And last Friday, may I know if you are here in last Friday, you guys may type me in the chat room for me to know. Because in last Friday, I got mentioned about this level, which is 4543 till 46666. 4643. Okay, Jason is here. 4666. This is a 1 hour resistance area. So last Friday, I got give an order, and I don't know any one of you got enter or not. So last Friday, actually, we successfully back to this white color line, and eventually we gotten a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio TP over here, and it also reaches back to this 1 hour resistance. So how do I identify this 1 hour resistance? It is actually very simple. First of all, we are sitting at a very important resistance area because it touches a lot of times really this area. This is the first time, second time, third, fourth, and fifth time. So last Friday, because before before it closes the market, backs to this resistance area, and of course it retraces back down to this 4 hour level. So what I foresee currently, it is actually we are in a ranging market. We will at least for a few days we will see walking around in this area, up down up down up down. But currently in 15-minute chart, we are actually looking for a downtrend because this key level 4561, this is actually a 15-minute CH towards the downside. And for 5 minutes, it is actually over here, this area. And we can confirmation of trend turning from an uptrend, turning into the downtrend over here. So this is a confirmation of trend key level. Confirmation of trend, which is down. I put the down over here. So if in 15-minute currently, if it retraces back to this white color line without breaking above this key level, it is sitting on 4583. 4583. We can actually make an order over here. If we retraces back to this white color line and it failed to close above this key level, which is 4583, we will enter a short entry. But this short entry, it will take a very short-term trading. We will put a very small TP. So we can use a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. So let's say if when it retraces back to this white color line and it comes down and it forms an engulfing candle over here, then we can straight away enter already. Okay? And our TP, we can just put 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. And our cut loss, we can straight away put at this 4583 above $2. Alright. It's because that we couldn't see a very big profit. It's because that we are currently sitting at a support area. Actually, this short entry, it has quite a risky trade actually. It is because we are doing a short entry at a support area actually. So if it really retraces back to this white color line, we can do a short entry, yes, but we try not to make a very big profit TP point. Or you can choose not to enter at all, so no problem. You can choose not to enter as well. Because even if we really enter, we don't have a very big profit space for us to run actually. Unless, okay, another situation is if it really closes above this 4583. If it really closes above in 5 minutes, then it's very simple because currently we are actually forming a lower high over here. We are currently forming a lower high. So this is a sign of the trend is getting weaker. If it really closes above this 4583, and when it retraces back to this white color line, then we can straight away enter a long trade over here. Yes. If it failed, okay, what I mean failed is if it closes above this 4583, then we were looking for a long entry. Yes, if it closes above this 4583 in 5 minutes, that we need to see a retracement back to this white color line. So most likely this white color line will go something like this. When it retraces back to this line, we can enter a long trade over here. Then this is a good trade because that we are currently doing a long entry at a support area. Alright. But currently in 15-minute and 5-minute chart, both is in downtrend right now. Yes. We only do what we see. We don't predict the market. So this is how do we... So a lot of people ask me this question actually. How do I actually become a profitable trader? First of all, we need to make a trade where what we see. If we are making a prediction of the market, actually, definitely our winning rate will drop. We need to sacrifice our winning rate. It's because that we are actually entering before what the market actually shows us. But how 10x Hub trade is actually, we are actually trading what we see. We trade according to what the chart tells us. So this is because we need a lot of confirmation. We need at least 2 confirmation for us to know that we are currently really confirmed this trend is turning from a downtrend, turning into an uptrend. So this is very important in order for us to be a profitable trader. First of all, try not to predict the market. Yes, try not to because it will affect our winning rate. Alright, so if... Yes, correct, Jason. So if it closes above this 4583, then when it retraces back to this white color line, then we can enter a long trade. If it fails to close above this 4583, I don't suggest you guys to enter this short trade. I don't suggest you guys because currently we are shorting at a support area actually. Yes, we are shorting at a support area. It is actually quite risky over here. Okay, so what we look for tonight is a break out towards 4583 and it retraces back to this white color line. Then we will enter a long trade over here. Alright? So if you guys are clear with XAU, you guys may type OK in the chat room. Okay, so let's jump to BTC. BTC actually is quite similar to last week. Last week, what I said is we are currently sitting at this very significant resistance area. And actually, it is very similar to gold. The high is getting weaker and weaker. But the low is also getting higher and higher. Same like XAU. Because XAU, if we look carefully over here, the high is getting higher and weaker, but the low is also getting higher and higher. But eventually it will drop because this is a resistance area. But over here, I may need to mention about one thing, which is the next chairman of Fed. So before I mention about that, I will analyze the market first. So right now, what I can see is a continuous of trend over here. So which means if we really want to see turning from uptrend turning into downtrend, we need the price to break below this point, which is 75,472. This key level. If we really want the trend turning from uptrend turning a downtrend, we need to see 4-hour graph to break below this point. This is a very important point. And if we look at 1-hour graph, but in order for us to reach this area, 75,400, 1-hour graph may need to turn from uptrend turning into downtrend first. So this is a key level that we want to look for, which is 78,400. If this price level is broke towards the downside, the trend is turning from uptrend turning into downtrend. But this doesn't mean that we can do a short entry, because we do not have a confirmation that tell us this one is a confirmation turning from uptrend turning into downtrend. This indicates the trend is just changing from up to down, but it does not mean that it is confirmed turning from up to down. So if you really want to wait for a confirmation, right, we need the price to break below this key level first, 78,000. And I don't think it will form by, okay, probably it will form by tonight, but we do not have any entry by tonight. Most probably is tomorrow. Yes, most probably is tomorrow. So if it really closes below this area, then I need the chart to form a lower high. After it forms this lower high, then we can slowly look for an entry. Yes, by that time, I think I will do another analysis again. First of all, I need the price to break below this key level first, which is 78,400. Once it breaks below this area, then I'll give another analysis. Alright, because I need to look at what happened next. So if this key level really broke below, most likely it will form a 4-hour change of characters over here, which is 75,400. So this key level must broke below first. After it broke below, then we can foresee the chart to go somewhere around 75,400. But if this is failed to turn from uptrend turning into downtrend, I don't think there will be a change of trends over here for 4 hours, because currently 4 hour it is uptrend, and 1 hour actually currently is also uptrend. So if 1 hour successfully turn from uptrend into downtrend, but 4 hour actually is the uptrend, so what I can see is a consolidation will happen. Yes, a consolidation will happen because 4 hour is a major time frame, and 1 hour graph is actually the minor time frame. So 1 hour can affect the market in a smaller movement. So this 1 hour, it will make a small retracement over here. So it is very normal if it form a consolidation at this key level, which is this blue color box, because currently we are sitting at the resistance area. Yes, it is very normal to form a consolidation phase in this area. All right. So just now I got mentioned about one thing. It is called the Fed. So last week, Powell already resigned. So he's no longer the chairman of Fed anymore. So most likely the next chairman it will going to be Kevin Walsh. So Kevin Walsh, it is actually a banker, and he have a very good relationship with Trump actually. So if he really became the chairman of Fed, most likely he will lower down the interest. And what I can predict is he will lower the interest to 2%, somewhere around 2%. Currently, it is actually 3.75%. So if he really lowered the interest to 2%, right? Actually, this is a lot. This is a lot. But most likely he won't directly change the interest rate by 1.75%. Probably he will slowly lower down the interest rate, maybe 0.25% per month. So if the interest rate is lowered, which means US, which is Donald Trump, he will borrow a lot of money or he will take loan from the Fed. After he take loan from the Fed, right? Let's say he took a 2 trillion loan or 3 trillion loan. If he already gotten this money, definitely he have to use this fund to put at somewhere. So how many choices did he have? First, he have gold. Second, he have crypto. And the third one is oil, of course, or US bond or US stocks. And this Kevin Walsh, he is actually personally, he holds about 100 million worth of asset in crypto. So, and some more, what I can see in day chart in this crypto, actually it is quite strong. It is going very strong actually. And there is a chances of this resistance will break if the interest rate is lowered. So May, he will took the board somewhere around May 13. So if he really take this position and he lowered down the interest rate by this month or next month, which is June or July, if he really lowered down the interest rate by next month, I can see that a lot of money will flow into this financial market and a very big volatility will happen in the market. So which means maybe perhaps we can see at least 5 to 10% up down per day. Yes. So, and this is a very normal scene actually in crypto. So if he really lowered the interest, but if he didn't, the whole market stays the same. All right. Yes. So this is what I foresee for June and July. All right. So, and some more he is a crypto fans. So most likely he will, if he really lower the interest, yes, most likely crypto will happen something. We can foresee a very big volatility in crypto and of course in gold as well. All right. So, currently it is retracing towards upside. So I think we can straight away look for 5-minute chart. If it really broke above this 4583 closest above, then what we can see is we need to retrace back to this white color line and we can look for a long entry already. And this long entry we can slowly TP lah. This is the first point we can TP, and the second point we can TP at this resistance area, this 1 hour resistance, which will force around 4642. All right. 4583 is a key level. Yes, correct. 4583 is a key level. And it is very close, actually just $5 more. Okay. So when it closes above this area, change of trends happen, turning from downtrend, turning into uptrend. So this is how we catch a reversal trend. Yes, a lot of traders they wanted to catch reversal. It's because that reversal actually, of course, definitely will have a higher risk reward ratio. But how do we actually maintain a winning rate of having a high risk reward ratio? So which means the problem is, how do we actually trade a reversal trend? How many of you wanted to know about this? If you guys wanted to know about this, you guys may type me in the chat room. How do we actually trade a reversal trend? Because the good side of trading reversal trend, it is actually high risk reward ratio. But of course, the downside is there is a chances of lower winning rate. Okay, there are 16 people here. Any more people? If you guys really wanted to learn about how do we actually trade reversal, then perhaps I will do a workshop regarding this thing on 23rd of May. Okay, so let's analyze about ETH. Actually, ETH, nothing much. For ETH, currently it's still downtrend. Yes, if it closes above this white color line, then it will turn from downtrend turning into uptrend. Yes, this point it is actually 2402. Yes, this area is 2402. If it closes above this key level, then the trend is turning from downtrend turning into uptrend. Alright, so there's nothing much about ETH because if we really want to do a trade, I would suggest you guys to do a Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin, it has more volume in the market, and ETH, it does not have much more volume than the BTC. So which means BTC is much more stable than ETH. Alright, so for BTC, because this is a 1 hour graph, so which means in order to form this thing to close below 78,400, probably it will take at least 4 to 5 candles. So if 4 to 5 candles, most probably it's already midnight in Malaysia. Alright, so let me do a quick summary. So the first summary I will do for XAU is currently what I see is 15-minute chart, we are currently in downtrend because it's closest below this level already. But although it is actually a change of trends from uptrend turning into downtrend, but it does not mean that it really confirmed turning from an uptrend turning into downtrend. This just indicates change of trend, but it doesn't mean confirmation of trend. Alright, so in 5 minutes, currently it is downtrend as well, and I can see a 5-minute entry opportunities over here. Yes, if it closes above this 4583, and when it retraces back to this white color line, we can do a long entry. But the only risk is 15-minute is downtrend. That's all. Yes, 15-minute is downtrend, but in 5 minutes it is uptrend. So this is just the only risk. Alright, so in BTC, we are sitting at a daily resistance right now, and it's slowly going up quite quick, actually quite fast. Yes, it has a chances to break above this resistance actually, but we do what we see first. So currently what I see is 4 hours in uptrend, 1 hour is also in uptrend as well, and 78,000 is a key level for 1 hour. If it really broke below this 78,000, I will do another analysis again. It's because that if 78,400 is broke, there is a chances of the prices will retraces back to 75,400. And this is key level for 4 hour graph. If 4 hour, it really closes below this area, we can foresee this resistance will starting to form a resistance movement already. So which means this price will most likely to have a retracement soon if 75,400 is broke below. Alright, so this is BTC summary. If you guys are clear, you guys may type clear in the chat room. If you guys are clear about it, you guys may type clear in the chat room. Alright, so every day, this time, same place, which is YouTube, I will do an analysis for everyone. So stay tuned during this time, 8 p.m. Malaysia time, which is +8 GMT. Alright, if your local time is at Australia or other country, you guys may adjust your timing according to 8, 8 +8 GMT, 8 p.m. Alright, so we will do this every day, Monday to Friday. And I see you guys tomorrow. See ya. Bye bye. Thank you, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.